What is going on, you guys? Thanks for coming back for another video. Today I'm going to be going over how I made this Lil Tecca type beat. It's a pretty simple beat, but we'll just go ahead and hop right into it. So it starts off with this loop up here. And I do have it sectioned out. There are a couple different sections. One of the sections, I believe, it takes out the low end so I can have that 808 hitting. But let's go ahead and get right into the drums here. So for the first part, we're just going to bring it in from the top. So we got the kick. Now this is technically the second half of the hook. I bring in the kick on the second half. We just have the 808 and some of the other drums hitting on the first half of that hook just to bring it in. Then we add a little bit of different stuff on the second half. So for the kick, it's a pretty simple pattern. It really kind of follows that balance of that melody line. We have our open hat. A second open hat. Clap. Now when I'm making these drums, my main goal is to just keep it with the balance of the melody. I don't want to stray too far from that because otherwise it's going to get really complicated and muddy. So I want to keep it as simple as I can, but also complement that melody in a way that really puts the drums in a nice pocket for an artist to hop on. Usually I have like 5 to 7 different drum elements, sometimes more, sometimes less. It really depends on the style of the beat. For this one, you'll see with the hats and the 808, they're really bouncy, more so than what I may normally do, but I really wanted to keep it in line with that melody without going overboard. But let's go ahead and add in our snare. And then we'll go ahead and bring in our 808. We're going to look at the 808. And you can kind of hear how the kick is not always hitting on the 808s. A lot of the 808s are in between the kick hits. It just creates a little bit of tension, keeps that bounce going really heavy in the bass line. This is way more than what I would normally do for a typical 808 part, but I really wanted to keep it accurate as far as the melody and keeping all the same chords, so I really had to beef it up a little bit with that. But you'll hear how I go ahead and went through the arrangement and tried to pull it out here and there, just to make it so it wasn't hitting through the entire thing and you could still hear the melody shine and the other elements shine as well. Let's go ahead and bring in the hi-hats. And the hi-hats might be my favorite part of this beat. You can see a lot of velocity changes. There are a lot of rolls in it. It just keeps up with that really up-tempo feel of this, we were pushing it along. I feel like there's a lot of drive with this hat. When you combine the hat and the 808, it's really just pushing to somewhere else that, the melody's pushing too. So that's where I was trying to head with that, was keeping it all in line with that super bouncy melody, which if Lil Tecca and Lil Mosey too, very melodic beat. So I want to make sure I'm complementing those elements as well. And we do have another section of the loop here, and it's basically just an octave up. I'll go ahead and solo it. So that's the octave up, and that's again just to provide something a little bit different in that second half of the hook there. Let's go ahead and bring in everything, and I'll go ahead and show you how I arrange it. So from the beginning we have our loop, for a little intro here, and we bring in the hat and the clap. Then we bring in some open hats, our clap, snare, 808, and that's just for the first half of the hook. And then for the second half, we bring in that octave up melody and our kick. Now there are 3 hooks within this beat. We'll go ahead and go to the verse next. I pulled out part of the one of the snares, basically alternating that. Then you can say I pulled out part of the hat in the beginning of the verse, and then took out the 808 for the kick to shine. Bring back in the 808. And then we have basically a repeat of, it's just copy and pasted over from the beginning. So like I was saying, we have two main hooks here. and then we do close out on another hook, and I kind of consider that the outro, but it's really another hook. So we go hook, verse, hook, outro. There is a little bit, I guess you could call this the intro or turnaround or bridge if you want. But other than that, it's a pretty simple arrangement. A few changes here and there just to keep the interest high. But yeah, and then as far as mixing, you know, basic gain staging, basic leveling, soft clipper on the master. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and let me know if you want to see any other particular videos about type beats or FL tutorials or whatever you want to see. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys don't know, I upload pretty much every other day. I upload beats, and then every Friday I upload beat breakdowns like I'm doing right now. I also have a TikTok, which you can find. It's just my name. I think it's just Noah Made This, no spaces, no underscores or anything. It's on TikTok. I do upload some really short breakdowns on there, as well as some just random stuff. So yeah, go ahead and follow my TikTok too if you haven't already. And as always, if you're interested in purchasing this beat or leasing it or anything else, feel free to DM me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. I can help walk you through the steps to getting that done. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. The link to download this beat will be in the description below, and I will see you guys next time.